At this hour, I'm Christina, Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories.
After Friday's incident in the Oval Office between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and President Donald Trump, a senior U.S. official said that Washington's investigations into waste, fraud, and abuse involving hundreds of billions of dollars given to Ukraine will be fast-tracked. The official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said Elon Musk and his DOGE team have already started looking into potential problems with the large amounts of assistance given to Ukraine, but those efforts will now be sped up. Immediately after the meeting, Secretary of State Marco Rubio terminated U.S. support of Ukraine's power grid, while some officials are saying President Trump is about to end all military aid to Ukraine, but no moves have been made just yet. Elon Musk posting to X, quote, "Time to find out what really happened to the hundreds of billions of dollars sent to Ukraine." Crowds of people lined the streets over the weekend near a Vermont ski resort protesting Vice President J.D. Vance the day after an Oval Office blowout over Ukraine. Vance was in the area to vacation with his family. Many of the hundreds of protesters held signs in support of Ukraine and Zelenskyy, while other anti-Israel protesters waved Palestinian flags or signs in support of open border policies. Protesters showed up at several locations in the area, including both sides of Route 100 in Waitsfield. Though protests were planned days in advance, they were energized by the heated Oval Office exchange on Friday between Vance, President Donald Trump, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Israel is facing sharp criticism after banning the entry of all food and other supplies into Gaza. It says there will be additional consequences if the terror group of Hamas doesn't accept what it calls a U.S. proposal for a ceasefire extension. Hamas calls the decision to cut off aid, quote, a war crime and a blatant attack on a ceasefire whose first phase expired Saturday. That phase featured a surge in humanitarian assistance to Gaza's over 2 million people. The two sides have yet to negotiate the second phase. It would include Hamas terrorists releasing dozens of remaining hostages in return for Israel's pullout and a lasting ceasefire. President Donald Trump's senior aides and allies are speaking out against Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelenskyy and what they call his disrespectful behavior in the Oval Office and his refusal to accept peace in Ukraine. Their criticism from Washington came as he attended a European summit Sunday in London to rally international support for his military's fight against Russia. Following Trump's lead, White House officials and Republicans in Congress are demanding that Zelenskyy display more gratitude for U.S. support and an openness to potential war-ending ceasefire. The Department of Education is offering its employees up to $25,000 if they quit, retire, or resign by today, according to an internal memo.
In Dallas, Christina, Aguayo, Salem News Channel.